In this video, I'm going to teach you two simple solutions on how to fix msvcp110 dll missing error when trying to run an application or a program here in your Windows 11. So without any further ado, let's begin. So the first solution that you can do is that you need to navigate at your keyboard, press Windows key and R key together, and in that way you would be able to see this window called Run. So here at this small window, please navigate here and type for services msc. It is services and click on the OK button to continue. In a few moments, you would be able to bring up a new window called Services. Okay, so here at the Services, you need to locate for a service called Volume Shadow Copy. And in order to locate it easily, select any of this, type V in your keyboard, and in that way, you would be able to be navigated to the service starting with letter V. So by that, you would be able to see this Volume Shadow Copy. Please make a right click, and then you need to navigate with the properties. The moment you have bring up this one, you need to navigate here at the general, and under it you can see the startup type. So here at the startup type, you need to ensure that it is being set in automatic. So by that, you need to click on this down arrow key and choose for automatic. And once you are done, you need to start the service, make sure it is running, and then once done, click on apply and then OK. And then close the window. Okay, so before we proceed to the second solution, if you haven't still subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to be updated for more relevant tutorials like this. Okay, that would be a great help. So the second solution would be you need to bring up your Google Chrome. Okay, so here at the Google Chrome browser, you need to type for Visual C++ Redistributable Runtime and click on the Enter key once you are done typing. So here you would be able to see a first result, which is latest supported Visual C++ Redistributable downloads. Click on it. So you will be able to be navigated to this new page where you can see the Microsoft Visual C++ Redistributable latest supported downloads. Click on, scroll down. Okay, sorry. And then you need to navigate with this table where you can see architecture, link, and notes. Before we proceed to the downloading of a specific link here, we need to identify first the system type. Why? Because we need to ensure that our system type is compatible to the architecture that is being placed here at the table. So how we can identify our system type? Mostly Windows 11 has x64 based PC, but in case you might have a different system type, then we need to navigate and we need to know that. So here at the search bar, type for info. Once you've typed it, you need to navigate to the best matched once you've seen it, which is the system information. So please wait until it will be showed up here before we continue to the steps. Or if it's having a hard time to here, you can simply make a right click here at the start. Okay. And you can go with your settings. Click on the settings. The moment you click on it, you need to navigate here to the system. Click on the system. Okay, and by that, you need to scroll down here on the list and locate for the About. So here you can identify your system type. So click on it and wait until you would be navigated to this setting itself where you can see the device information. So there you can see your system type where it has 64-bit PC operating system. So once you have identified it, you can now close the window and proceed to the link that is in accordance to your system type. So make sure that you have selected the correct link. In my case, I have already downloaded and installed this Microsoft Visual C++, but in your case, if not yet, then please download it. Okay? And the loading process might depend on the network connection that you are currently connecting with. Okay, but please be patient and wait until it will be done. And once you are done, please install it in your PC. And if your user account control would ask you to say yes, click on yes so that you can proceed to the steps. So follow the command there, and once you have successfully installed it, there you have that, you would be able to fix the problem. So try to run the specific application or program again. I'm sure it will be working this time. So by that, you can now close this window and you're good to go. Now, if you think this video had helped you a lot, then please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button as well as the bell icon to be updated for more tutorials like this. Thank you for watching and have a good day, everyone.